Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The YF-23 fighter aircraft is a true phoenix in the world of aviation that has risen from the ashes and is rewriting its legacy. This is the story of a fierce rivalry, a heart-wrenching defeat, and decades spent in the shadows. YF-23 faced rejection by U.S. military officials, seemingly forgotten forever. But like the mythical phoenix bird, it refused to remain grounded. Now, the YF-23 is making a comeback, not in its original form and not on its homeland soil. Join us as we uncover the extraordinary journey of the YF-23, brought back to life in a modernized incarnation, thousands of miles away from its birthplace. Let's get in. In 1991, the U.S. Air Force set out to develop a cutting-edge fifth-generation fighter jet known as the Advanced Frontline Fighter, aiming to replace the F-15 Eagle. The ATF was designed to incorporate the latest advancements in avionics, digitally controlled engines, and most importantly, stealth capabilities, making it distinct from fourth-generation fighters. The primary goal was to avoid close-range dogfights and instead sneak up on the enemy using radar stealth and strike with precision missiles, all while remaining invisible to enemy radar. This quest for the next-generation fighter started in July 1986, when the Pentagon initiated a competition. Two teams emerged as the top contenders: Lockheed, Boeing, General Dynamics, and Northrop McDonnell Douglas. They were tasked with creating prototype aircraft within 50 months, leading to the YF-22 for Lockheed and YF-23 for Northrop. Northrop's YF-23, unofficially referred to as the Black Widow, displayed a captivating aesthetic. It boasted an integrated aerodynamic design, where lift was generated not only by the wings, but also by the fuselage. Its diamond-shaped mid-wing and V-shaped tail, resembling the SR-71, gave it a sleek and elongated appearance. The two engines on the YF-23 were positioned deeper into the fuselage, maintaining a streamlined profile and reducing infrared visibility. However, the YF-23 lacked variable thrust vectoring, but could achieve a cruising speed of Mach 1.8 without afterburners, in contrast to the YF-22's Mach 1.58 with afterburners. Despite its captivating design and high-speed capabilities, the YF-23 ultimately lost the competition to the YF-22, which later became the F-22 Raptor. The YF-22 had slightly lower radar visibility, making it the preferred choice. Still, the U.S. military chose YF-22 over the YF-23. The preference of the U.S. military for the YF-22 over the YF-23 had several factors at play. The YF-22 was chosen due to its greater maneuverability, thanks to its controllable thrust vector, making it well-suited for close air combat. Back then, there was still some belief in the concept of close combat for fifth-generation fighters. The YF-22's design appeared more conventional, which appealed to the military's traditional mindset. In contrast, the YF-23 had a more revolutionary design. However, the U.S. military tends to avoid unnecessary risks and prefers straightforward solutions. The developer's reputation also played a role, with Northrop having experience with the B-2 stealth bomber and Lockheed having created the F-117 Nighthawk. Another crucial consideration was Northrop's involvement in the complex and expensive B-2 program. The military feared that overburdening Northrop with the YF-23 project might hinder the B-2's progress, impacting national defense. Indeed, the plane proved to be an exceptional aircraft with its remarkable attributes, such as its low radar signature and the capability to engage both air and ground targets while remaining virtually undetectable within the enemy's weapon range. However, these advantages came at an outrageous price, both figuratively and literally. The cost of a single F-22 Raptor was an astonishing $379.5 million, which encompassed the expenses associated with its development. Furthermore, the operational cost per hour was staggering, exceeding $58,000. To put this into perspective, the amount spent on not flying the F-22 for just 1 hour could equate to purchasing a top-of-the-line Tesla Model 3. While the F-22 Raptor was an impressive aircraft with a low radar signature and multi-role capabilities, it came at a high cost. The decision to select the YF-22 was made in 1990. However, now times have changed and other countries have developed their fifth-generation fighters like the J-20 and J-31, reviving interest in the seemingly forgotten YF-23 project. Japan has embarked on an ambitious endeavor to develop its own stealth fighter, known as the F-3. Mitsubishi Heavy Industries has been designated as the lead developer for this project. While Japan is a strategic military ally of the United States and has access to F-35s, it is looking to address some of the limitations of the F-35, such as issues with its stealth coating, insufficient thrust-to-weight ratio, and the inability to achieve supersonic speeds without afterburners. Japan's effort began with the creation of a technology demonstrator called ATDX, which underwent test flights from 2016 to 2018. However, Japan soon realized that developing a fifth-generation fighter entirely on its own would be a daunting and time-consuming task, prompting them to seek collaboration with American companies. Lockheed Martin, known for its work on the F-22 Raptor and F-35, was the first to respond, offering a hybrid solution. In addition, Northrop Grumman, another major player in stealth technology, has entered the fray. It appears that the competition will be between Lockheed and Northrop may offer a revamped YF-23 concept. The YF-23 prototype had demonstrated impressive capabilities, reaching Mach 1.8 without afterburners, equivalent to 2,160 kilometers per hour. This initial speed can be improved during further development. Moreover, the YF-23's unique aerodynamic integrated circuit offers advantages over traditional designs. It reduces frontal resistance and allows for increased internal volume, a crucial feature for stealth aircraft that cannot carry missiles externally without increasing radar visibility. Additionally, this design permits effective control of the aircraft at supercritical angles of attack, up to 60 degrees. You know, in fighter aircraft, maneuverability is a key factor. Russian planes like the MiG-29 and Su-27 are renowned for their exceptional maneuverability. The Su-27 even made history with the famous Pugachev Cobra maneuver. These aircraft utilized an integral design where the engines were positioned forward, enabling advanced maneuvers. However, starting with the Su-35 and continuing with the Su-57, a return to traditional aerodynamic design was observed, albeit with thrust vectoring engines for enhanced maneuverability. Now, Japan is in the process of developing its own stealth fighter, in collaboration with the US company Northrop. The idea here is intriguing, to strike a balance between the less maneuverable but highly stealthy F-35 and the super maneuverable but less stealthy Su-57. This could potentially create a golden middle in terms of performance. Japan brings its expertise in electronics and jet engines to the table, while Northrop has a strong track record in building stealth aircraft like the iconic B-2. The flying wing design, akin to the B-2, has some similarities to the integral design, which bodes well for maneuverability. Japan has also made strides in developing efficient jet engines through the ATDX program. This could further enhance the performance of the F-3. However, the question remains, will there be a demand for Japanese stealth fighters in the US? The US already boasts the formidable F-22 and F-35. Would they consider acquiring a similar aircraft, or perhaps even a more advanced one? It's a complex issue. The US made a significant decision back in 1990 when it selected the YF-22 over the YF-23 in the Advanced Tactical Fighter program. Admitting a mistake in that choice and opting for a similar aircraft might not be straightforward. Moreover, the US has invested heavily in the F-35 program, which is already in operation. However, there's always room for cooperation and innovation in the field of military aviation. The US has a history of collaborating with allies on fighter jet programs, like the F-35, which involves multiple partner countries. The F-3 could potentially complement existing US capabilities, offering a unique blend of features. Well, the future of the F-3 and its reception in the US will depend on a multitude of factors, including strategic considerations, cost-effectiveness, and the evolving nature of modern warfare. Whether or not the F-3 will find a place alongside the F-22 and F-35 is uncertain, but the potential for innovation and collaboration in this field remains exciting and promising. The decision would require approval from various authorities, including the Pentagon, the Senate, and the White House, which might be reluctant to make such a move due to the implications it could carry. It would essentially involve acknowledging a past mistake, the choice between the YF-22 and YF-23 in 1990. As for the F-3 project, its outlook remains uncertain, and opinions on its potential success or demand in the US can vary. What is your take on it? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and watch the next video as well. See you again.